Hold on, people. Here I come. Hi there, Joe from Vox Pictoria. That's important. You'll see why in a moment. Welcome to the first ever Vox Pictoria YouTube channel studio tour. In this video, I want to give you some value in that I want to prove to you that you don't need a whole lot to get these videos done. In fact, I'm going to show you what I use to do these videos, and you'll see that I don't have a whole lot of equipment, I don't have a lot of gear, there are limitations, but yet I'm still doing the YouTube channel and keeping things moving along. And that's what I hope to inspire you to do as well. So the first thing I want to share with you is that all of these videos that I'm shooting for this channel have been shot on an iPhone 11. I don't have a camera. I've just got the iPhone, so I make that work for me. The second thing is that there's a piece of video editing software called VN software, VN editor. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. That's what I use on the iPhone to edit the videos. It's painful. You have to use your thumbs and your fingers and look down at the screen, and by the time you get done editing a video, you feel you need to go to the eye doctor because there's a lot of eye strain and it's a lot of pain and suffering. But I am very grateful for that software package because at least it allows me to do some fundamental editing of my videos. The second thing I want to share with you is that I don't have big fancy microphones. I have just a clip-on microphone that you saw me clip on there. This is the Boya BY-M1 microphone. Here's the package. And it cost me about $50, but one of the things I learned when I was getting started is that the microphone in the iPhone is really not the best. So you need a dedicated microphone. So if you can splash on $50 for the microphone, it's going to be well worth it. Next, lighting. I did purchase lights that have LED heads. They're panels and you have to put them on tripods, but because of the situation here where I do the filming, I have to set those up every single time I do a video, and that's a huge pain to set them up, to get them right. So I don't have a situation where I have a dedicated room or a dedicated space where I can set things up once, get it right, and just walk in and do the video shoot. I don't have that yet. Someday I will. So I just use, well, I'll show you what I use for lighting in a minute. The lighting here right now is not typically what I use. I'm doing that on purpose. So you'll see what it looks like for me when I improve the lighting here as best I can. So that's editing software, lighting, and a microphone, and dedicated space, which I don't have. Let me show you what I see when I'm just coming on the scene here to set up and do a video. My wife and I rent. I'm going to go off camera for a minute. You'll hear me, but you won't see me. And it's going to get shaky. Sorry about that. Strap yourself in. So we rent this apartment from an awesome human being. And, I can't do much with this place. But this is what I see. Sorry about my big thumb getting in the way there. When I'm getting ready to do a video. This is the nook in the kitchen of the apartment where we rent, right? So one thing I do is I flick on that light, which gives me a little bit more light, and then I have to take the curtain down from the window. So let me do that for you. Be careful not to knock anything down. And you'll see the neighbor's house over there and the beautiful tree. They're great people. We love them. And some of the other stuff you don't see here, I want to share. Mr. Roosterman, salt and pepper shaker guy. If you don't have one of those, try to get one, but good luck, they're hard to find. The next thing I want to share with you is this tripod that I have, which holds the iPhone while I'm filming. I set that up. It takes a little while to get that right, but I do. Okay, I'm going to put you back into the tripod, and hopefully, sorry about all the shaking and stuff. Hopefully the camera will keep going here. All right, so now I'm going to sit back down and tell you the rest of the story. So thanks for your patience so far. This microphone does have a cable on it, so you got to be careful. You are tethered when you move around. Okay. There are plates here, decorative plates hanging in the kitchen that are not ours, so I can't do too much with them, but I do take them down when I'm filming the video. And here's why. That allows me to then have a blank slate here where I can add some text in the videos, and that helps to improve the look of the video, the quality of video overall, helps get the content across as well. So let's review. I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a fancy microphone. I don't have fancy lighting, but I have a fancy idea about wanting to do this YouTube channel. So I just keep going with it. So the psychological barriers of starting the channel, Abdaal, I think I'm getting his name right. Sorry, Ali, I'll leave a link to him down below. You know, he'll help you with all that. If you think, oh, I can't do it, I'm shy, nobody will pay attention. You got to get through that psychological piece, and then you're going to be faced with the gear piece. Like, I don't have any lights, I don't have a Mac, I don't have editing software. Maybe you could buy all that stuff if you had a lot of money, and you don't have a dedicated space. Don't let any of that stop you. Just go for it. I've been at this for about 7 months now, and I've got 35 videos done. And you get better and better and better, and you learn and learn and learn as you go along. So that's the most important thing, that you shouldn't let the lack of gear, the lack of knowledge of how to use the gear, stop you. The other thing you're going to run into, and I ran into this today earlier, was there was something happening around me that was outside of my control. I just had to wait for it to stop and then get back to the video. So you just kind of have to be of the mindset that you will not be denied, and you're going to make the video, and you're just going to keep going. So I should mention that I do have a subscription to Photoshop, and it is on an old PC in another part of the house, and it's a poor match because the PC really wasn't built to run Photoshop. But Photoshop allows me to do my thumbnails. I happen to know how to use Photoshop from a past lifetime, and I can do my thumbnails there. But if you don't have any of that, that's okay. Here's some great examples of people who don't do any editing or have any great lighting or microphones. They just shoot their videos on an iPhone. Tom Bukovac, he's a great guitar player, national treasure, I'd say. And he doesn't have any fancy lighting or microphones or cameras or anything like that. His channel's awesome, so I'll link to him. Leland Sklar is another famous bass player that just sort of does the videos on his iPhone much of the time. And you see so many people recording videos on their iPhones. You can really get good quality video, and you can do editing there as well. But as far as the gear goes, ideally I could probably spend 10 grand on getting everything I need. But that leaves me without a dedicated space. So that's another challenge for a lot of people, is in this apartment, I have just this space here. I was filming in another part of the apartment, but the lighting was bad, and there were a lot of conditions over there that didn't work out. But I tried it, didn't work, moved to a new location, making this work. So I wanted to make the point that you don't need a whole lot to do these videos. You can do it, and I'm encouraging you to do so. My channel right now is dedicated to giving you career advice, because I have a lot of advice that I can give to people who are starting out in the corporate world or living in the corporate environment. And that's really what this channel is about right now. As it grows, it'll be about other things, because I'm probably going to run out of content there. But I want to build an organic audience here. People who are interested in what I have to say. If you're not interested, that's fine. I understand it. I'm not beautiful. By the way, you know, some of these channels have beautiful people on them. I watch those channels and I'm like, I don't know what this person is saying, but my God, they're beautiful. So you got an average person here. Hopefully my content will be better and enough to hold you. That's another psychological thing, you know. You got to get past that. Just don't worry about yourself. Just be yourself. Deliver the content. Don't try to compete with other people. You know, I'll never be Emma Chamberlain. Her videos are awesome. She does great editing. I don't know how she does that. I don't have that capability right now, but I'm doing the best I can. So you shouldn't worry about those things either. You should look at it like, I want to learn a lesson from this person. So some of these studio tours that have inspired me, Paul Davids, he's a great guitar player, I mean, just a really great YouTuber. 5 Watt World, his name's Keith. He did a video the other day which really inspired me to do this. I'll leave a link to that down below, and you can see he's got some great gear. He's really got his process nailed down. He really helped me do this. So anyway, I'm rambling. That's another thing you got to learn not to do. Don't ramble too much because people can't stand that. So ramble over. I hope you enjoyed the studio tour. I hope it inspired you. And it's time for me to thank my subscribers. Thank you to the 179 subscribers who subscribe to this channel. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for clicking that like button. If you are watching and you don't subscribe, consider it. You could always unsubscribe later on if it's driving you crazy. But helping subscribe helps grow the channel. And that's it. Off I go. Thanks for watching. Bye.